Welcome, Aquarius, to your weekly reading. This is for the 8th to the 15th of December. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then move on to your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We'll then take a look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Knight of Wands and Five of Wands, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Aquarius, this is a great energy, and it's also very admirable. What I'm seeing here is that if there is anything going on in your life right now with regards to this Five of Wands energy, if you are in a conflict with somebody, if there's a lot of negative energy within a certain group, if you're not speaking to somebody, if there's a lot of backstabbing energy going on at work or even in the family or a friendship circle, what I see at the beginning of this week, my dear Aquarius, is you have decided to leave this behind. It doesn't mean that it's resolved or it's sorted out, but you do not want to engage and be part of this any longer. So say, for example, there's a big family argument going on and everybody has their opinion and this one is fighting with this one and that one's not speaking to this one, and everybody's phoning you up and saying, Aquarius, what do you think? Aquarius, do you agree with me? What I see is that you simply decide, thanks, but no thanks. I do not want to be involved in this energy. And as Knight of Wands, I see you removing yourself just beautifully, my dear Aquarius. You're not going to make any big, loud announcement. You're not going to confront anybody or tell anybody off. You just move in another direction. You focus on you. You focus on your life. You focus on what gives you happiness and passion, and you remove yourself out of any arguments and conflict. So like I said, this is really positive and well done to you, Aquarius. Now let's move on and see what your possible challenges are. And we have 8 of Cups and 4 of Cups. Now, Aquarius, what we see is that there is something that is circling you at the moment. And it's being presented here as the hand of God coming in with the cup of abundance. There's something around you that you want. There's something around you that is going to be good for you, that's going to take you out of lethargic, despondent, and frustrated energy. And your challenge, my dear Aquarius, is this week to take your eyes off things that have not gone well for you. And Aquarius, we all do that. You know, we can't help but reflect at what has happened in the past. Who was there for us, who wasn't there for us, who really hurt us, who disappointed us, and it's very natural to go over this. But you're being told that when you do this, Aquarius, it takes your eye off what you need to be focusing on, and you need to focus on whatever this cup of abundance represents to you. Now, we see it as a new opportunity coming through, a gift from Spirit to you. I do feel whatever this is, it's something you've been longing for, it's something you want, but you need to acknowledge it and you need to take it further. I love to see 8 of Cups here because it tells me that this week you're going to recognize that by going over the past, it does hold you back, and you decide to walk away from the energies that you feel are negative and destructive in your life right now. And this includes 5 of Wands. I see you, Aquarius, this week making such a strong, confident, and bold decision to concentrate on all the good in your life and what you want to bring into your life, and turning your back on anything and anyone that you feel is not good for you. So a very strong and powerful energy coming through here. Now let us see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have the Hermit and the Page of Pentacles. Now what I have here for you, my dear Aquarius, is more of a big picture message coming through from Spirit. Spirit wants you to consider your finances, your money, your career, your job, your business, however finances and prosperity and abundance relates to you. They want you to look deeper so that you can establish something in the new year that's going to build something solid for you. They're telling you very simply, it doesn't have to be big. It could be as simple as a savings account, an account where you put money away every month for a rainy day. They want you to look at your future and start being serious about it, my dear Aquarius. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, or whether you have retired. Spirit wants you to organize a nest egg, something that you can use down the line for things that are going to be important to you. This is just advice coming through from Spirit in regards to something they would like you to look at for 2026. Now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is this week. And we have 2 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Now, Aquarius, this is amazing because with 7 of Wands here, I see that you have been standing strong in your belief with regards to a certain relationship. This could be a relationship that is already in your life, or it could be a person that you're calling in. But there is something about this relationship you were not prepared to let go of or give up on. And no matter what the people around you have said, Aquarius, you were not deterred because you knew what you knew. Now, 2 of Cups can be any relationship. It can be a romantic relationship, a business relationship, a family relationship, a friendship. As you can see, it could be anybody. But there is something about this particular relationship that holds meaning for you. I will give you a simple example. You, my dear Aquarius, could be in your 40s, 50s, or even your 70s or 80s, and you are longing to have a significant other in your life. Remember what I always say, love is love and companionship is companionship. It is not based on age. And everybody around you could be saying, Aquarius, what are you doing? You've missed your chance. You don't want to get involved with somebody at this stage of the game. You're going to get your heart broken. You're going to get disappointed. But you, my dear Aquarius, know what you know, and you have not given up on this. With this now coming through, this week, Aquarius, out of the blue, you could be introduced to somebody that is very appropriate. Somebody could phone you up and say, you know, Aquarius, I just met somebody through a group of friends, and when they started to speak, all I thought of was, this is Aquarius's new partner. Can I give them your number? You could be going about your business, doing your shopping, and somebody could come up to you and ask you for some advice. Aquarius, whoever this is for you, whether it's somebody new or somebody that you've been calling in, we see that you've done the right thing by not giving up on a dream. And now, whoever this person is, they're going to make an appearance in some way. Wonderful to see, Aquarius. At the end of the week, we have Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Now, this is beautiful because what we are seeing here is a very strong message coming through from Spirit. Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, that you are entering into a time now where divine timing is going to play a big role. Things that you have waited for, things that never worked out for you, this energy of disappointment and struggle is going to ease up for you considerably. Here we see the hand of God coming in with a wand of infinite possibility. And what I see most of all for you here is that what seemed impossible and not viable in the past, now things change. Doors open where they were closed before. People are far more accommodating and receptive to you. And so the impossible starts to feel as though it can become possible. This is wonderful because I do feel you're in for quite a few surprises before we close off this year. Let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. Abundance. Isn't that wonderful to see, my dear Aquarians? Aquarius, when your angels come through with a message of abundance, they want you to know that great abundance will find its way into your life now. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the actions necessary to manifest your dreams. Abundance is not always financial in nature. You might be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, vibrant health, or romantic love. This card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures into your life. Open your arms now and get ready to receive, with gratitude, that which you desire. What an exciting week ahead for you, Aquarius. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.